Before we begin our fourth match for today to determine the winner of the 3A championship, we'd like to honor our third and fourth place finalists. This year's third place finalist, Ball Knob, and in fourth, Center Point. Now we're ready to introduce the teams for our 3A conference championship match between Episcopal Collegiate and Arkansas Baptist. First, from Episcopal Collegiate, we have Constantine Greenwald, a senior. Their captain is Austin Daly, a senior. Grant Slayton, a senior. Anna Zoltan, a senior. Their alternates are Douglas Kessel, a senior. Matthew Stewart, a junior. Sonia Helen Pascal, a sophomore. And Ben Winter, a freshman. And their coaches are Stan Whittlesey and Bruce Hall. Let's hear it for Episcopal Collegiate. And now to Arkansas Baptist. First we have Trey Thompson, a senior. Their captain is Ted Tyler, a senior. Andrew Russell, a junior. Sam Flournoy, a junior. Their alternates are Daniel Amaro, a senior. Thomas Hall, a junior. And Colin Sparks, a senior. And their coach is Cheryl Tritchie. Let's hear it for Arkansas Baptist. Those are the three finalists, and I wish both teams the very best of luck. Now let's play. Catherine, take it away.
Okay, thank you, Evangeline. Well, welcome Episcopal Collegiate and Arkansas Baptist. Good luck to both teams. And again, I believe teams are sharing the buzzers, and we appreciate your good sportsmanship on that. All right, first quarter, 20 questions. The cover of this album led to rumors that one of its band, Episcopal Collegiate, Anna?
Sgt. Pepper's Lonely Hearts Club Band?
No. One of its band members was dead because one figure in the photo was shown dressed in solid white and wearing no shoes. Identify this, the Beatles' last. Arkansas Baptist. Andrew?
Abbey Road.
Yes. You're on the right track. Okay, Arkansas Baptist. This author expressed deep criticism for Conrad's Heart of Darkness, calling Episcopal Collegiate Austin?
Achebe.
Yes.
Good job.
This organization was reconvened in 1915 by William Simons after being disbanded by its Grand Wizard, Nathan Bedford. Arkansas Baptist. Trey?
The KKK.
Yes. Number 4, which axiom of order states that for all real numbers A and B, only one and only one of the following is true? A is less than B, A is equal to B, or A is greater than B? Episcopal Collegiate, Anna? Oh, I'm so sorry, Grant.
The axiom of choice?
No. Arkansas Baptist? Call time, then it's called the trichotomy property. Number 5, an object immersed in a fluid experiences upward, Episcopal Collegiate, Constantine?
Buoyancy, and that is Archimedes' principle.
No. Upward thrust that is equal to the weight of the fluid displaced by the object. This principle was discovered in 212 BC by which Greek scientist? Arkansas Baptist. Trey.
Archimedes.
Yes. Now let me just briefly ask my judges if I made a correct call.
Based upon where you'd gotten to in the question, we would accept the answer by.
Then I'm sorry, Arkansas Baptist, for putting you through that. Okay. So the judges have accepted Constantine's, right? Archimedes. All right, math computation. You are to simplify the fourth root of the quantity 243 x to the 12th, y to the 14th. Episcopal Collegiate, Austin?
3x to the third times y to the 7/12ths?
No. Arkansas Baptist, do you have a response? No. I'll call time then. It was 3x cubed y cubed times the fourth root of 3y squared. Number 7. Which author of The Deserted Village created Miss Hardcastle in She Stoops to Conquer and Dr. Charles Primrose in The Vicar of Wakefield? Answer. Episcopal Austin?
Gray.
No. Arkansas Baptist? Call time. It was Goldsmith. Number 8. Identify the 1954 Supreme Court decision which declared separate but equal Episcopal Constantine.
Brown v. Board of Education, Topeka, Kansas.
Yes. According to NASA, this planet's known moon's number 53. Name this planet whose moons include Prometheus, Pandora, Helene, and Phoebe. Episcopal Constantine.
Uranus.
No. Arkansas Baptist. Ted.
Neptune.
No. Saturn. Number 10. Charles Pierce conceived an approach founded in the spirit of finding the scientific concept of truth, which is not dependent on either personal insight or reference to some metaphysical realm. Name this branch of philosophy. Is Episcopal Collegiate Anna?
It's Grant.
I'm sorry, I'm not looking at the hand. I apologize. Grant?
Naturalism?
No. Arkansas Baptist? Truck?
Realism?
I have pragmatism. Number 11. What is the study of earthquakes, including their origin? Episcopal Collegiate Anna?
Seismology?
Yes.
Good job.
The ignorant Jeter Lester is part of a family of poor white tenant farmers in what most successful novel by Erskine Caldwell? Answer? Call time then. That was Tobacco Road. Number 13. This layer of your skin contains collagen, elastic tissue, and reticular fibers. Identify the sensitive vascular inner layer of the skin. Episcopal Constantine.
The dermis.
Yes.
Good job.
What name is given to the shape of the graphs of the polar equations r equals a cosine in theta and r equals a sine? Episcopal Austin?
Roses.
Yes.
Nice.
Number 15. Which author of The Square Root of Wonderful and The Ballad of the Sad Cafe also wrote about the deaf-mute John Singer in The Heart is a Lonely Hunter? Answer? Then that was Carson McCullers. Number 16. Which rule violation in basketball involves blocking a shot? Episcopal Grant?
Goaltending.
Yes. And specifically, according to this, it's defensive goaltending, but goaltending's all I needed. Name the Nevada Democrat. Oh, good. Episcopal Austin.
Harry Reid.
And what do we know about him? That is correct, by the way.
Is he still the Senate Majority Leader?
He is still the current
Okay.
majority leader in the Senate. Yes, sir. Okay. Math question. Find the total surface area of a sphere that has a diameter of 6 centimeters. Episcopal Austin.
36 pi square centimeters.
Yes.
Nice.
Number 19. Name the Pulitzer Prize winning author whose massive novels of historical fiction include Poland, Texas, Alaska, and Tales of the South Pacific. Episcopal Austin.
Michener.
Yes.
Nice. Good job.
And last question. Luzon and Menando are the two largest islands of what nation? Arkansas Baptist Sam?
Philippines.
Yes. All right, that's the conclusion of the first quarter of play. Any challenges, coaches? No? Okay, then the score stands at Episcopal Collegiate at 100, Arkansas Baptist at 30. Are there any substitutions? No substitutions. Okay, so, okay, we're good to go then. Second quarter of play, we have Captains Austin and Ted. All right, first question. This Anglo-Irish writer was the foremost prose satirist in the English language. Name this political journalist whose works include Gulliver's Travels, Arkansas Baptist Trey.
Swift.
Yes. And the other one I was going to name was A Modest Proposal. Okay. you get presidential elections. Name the U.S. president who won the election held in each of these years. Okay, here we go. 1912.
Wilson.
Yes. 1852.
Pierce.
Yes. 1928.
Roosevelt.
No. 1888. Answer.
McKinley.
No. I have Benjamin Harrison for 1888 and Hoover for 1928. All right, back to toss-up, both teams. According to the Old Testament, what daughter of Jethro became the wife of Episcopal Austin?
Miriam.
No, of Moses, Arkansas Baptist. Sam?
Sarah.
No. Zipporah. Number 23, what mathematician was the first to use the term imaginary numbers in the 1600s? Episcopal Grant.
Euler?
No. Arkansas Baptist? Trey.
Newton.
No, actually it was Rene Descartes. Okay, but mentioning Newton, here's a science computation for you. Newton has nothing to do with this necessarily. To three significant figures, what is the molarity of 0.675 moles of sodium chloride dissolved in 225 milliliters of solution? Do we have an answer? Episcopal, Austin.
3.00 moles per liter of solution.
Yes.
Nice.
Good job. All right. Oh, that means a bonus. Almost forgot I was in second. You have history. Give the maiden name of these first ladies. Barbara Bush.
Johnson.
No. Betty Ford.
Smith.
No. Rosalind Carter.
Brown.
No. Helen Taft.
Eastwood.
Good tries, very good tries, but no. However, Smith was one of the answers. You just guessed the wrong one. Smith was Rosalind Carter's maiden name. Barbara Bush was Pierce, Betty Ford was Bloomer, and Helen Taft was Heron. So I'll bet you go home and study maiden names, at least for next year.
Yeah.
All right, number 25. During which presidential administration did all of the following occur? The Berlin airlift, the creation of the policy of containment, Episcopal Austin.
Truman.
Yes.
Nice.
Okay, this time you get chemistry. Give the names of the compounds with each of the following chemical formulas. Please be sure to enunciate and speak up for me, okay? All right, here's the first one. CaF2.
Calcium fluoride.
Yes.
Calcium fluoride.
Yes. N2O.
Dinitrous. Dinitrogen
Monoxide.
Dinitrogen monoxide.
Yes. FeSO4.
Iron 2 sulfate.
Yeah. Iron 2 sulfate.
Yes. Okay, Hg, parentheses, Cn, close parentheses, 2.
Mercury 2 cyanate.
Cyanide. Mercury 2 cyanide.
Yes. Good job. Got all four of them. All right, we still have one more bonus. And the next question is a math computation. Completely simplify the following logarithmic expression. Log base 2 of 96 minus log base 2 of 12. Episcopal Austin?
3.
Yes.
Nice. Yep.
All right, so you get literature this time. Name these Ernest Hemingway novels from descriptions. Frederick Henry falls in love with the nurse Catherine Barclay during World War I.
A farewell to arms.
Yes. Manolin helps Santiago catch a fish for the first time in 85 days.
The Old Man and the Sea.
The Old Man and the Sea.
Yes. Robert Jordan is assigned to blow up a bridge while the city of Segovia is attacked.
For whom the bell tolls.
For whom the bell tolls.
Yes. And number 4, this nonfiction work details the ceremonies and traditions of bullfighting.
Is that Homage to Catalunya?
Can I defer to Grant?
Yes?
Homage to Catalunya?
No, it's Death in the Afternoon. Good job. That was better than the maiden names, wasn't it? All right, that's the conclusion of the 4th quarter of play. If there are no challenges to the bonus questions, the score stands at Episcopal Collegiate 165, Arkansas Baptist 50. Arkansas Baptist, you might be able to use that to your advantage, getting first choice of the lightning rounds. Here are your rounds, your categories and the descriptors. We have organization acronyms. Identify the full name of an organization given its acronym. Geographic relationships.
Well,
Given a list of countries, name the one country that
Go
You're
ahead.
going, it's the end of the second round.
Yes.
And I think we want to talk about some blitzing and some fishing, right, Bill?
Yeah, you and I had a conversation off the set just a few minutes ago, and I've seen this happen in a couple of times. When students come in and early on a question, and they're not sure if they are asking for the author or asking for what they wrote,
Okay.
students have the right to blitz.
Oh, okay.
Now, that's okay, but all of the parts that you give must be right. Now, fishing is when you, at the end of the question, and you're just fishing for an answer. All you're doing is just rambling.
Okay.
And sometimes the moderator will cut you off and say, no, that's not right.
That's not
You're
right.
in the wrong area. So in the game of Quiz Bowl, you can go fishing or you can
go
blitz.
blitzing.
That's
okay,
right.
you can blitz.
That's right.
Well, Bill, let's talk about volunteers because it takes a lot to make sure that Quiz Bowl happens year after year. And how important are volunteers to Quiz Bowl?
Very important. It wouldn't happen if it wasn't for volunteers. And we would like to thank AETN because they put an
Yes.
awful lot of energy and time into this. But all of your judges that you see up here, the coaches, the timekeepers, all of these folks are part of the AGQBA, the Arkansas Governors Quiz Bowl Association, and we don't get paid.
Yeah,
You know,
yeah.
we just
So
volunteer.
We would most definitely want to thank all the volunteers and thank you to AETN for sponsoring this wonderful event. Now, it's a little different dynamic with this game than what we've seen in some of the previous games. So let's talk about that.
Yes, it is. What you're going to see here is you see a team that is probably going to pull away. However, let's not forget, you got the 60-second round, and I have seen teams that were sleeping in the first half of the game catch on fire, because if you wind up running that 60-second round, that's 120 points added to this score. If the other team stumbles, you know, you can get a tight game going. The other thing we've mentioned before, too, that we want to see is that not one team give up and the other team gets so loose that they start misfiring and throwing answers to the other side. Both these teams are very well coached. Both these teams are very knowledgeable. It's just going to be a matter of who gets to that buzzer quicker.
So what do you think the coach is saying to Arkansas Baptist right now?
If I were coaching Arkansas Baptist, I'd say just be patient.
Okay.
Don't get too nervous. Yes, I want you to get on the buzzer as quick as you can, even if you misfire, because you're going to be playing catch-up. Get on that buzzer as quick as you think you can get it down to 3 or 4 choices, and guess what? You might be right. As a matter of fact, we saw just a minute ago, if they would have stayed with the name Smith all the way through on that bonus round, somebody would have gained another 5 points.
That's true. That's true.
Yeah.
Now we've had some technical difficulties with the buzzer today, and it seems like that's brought out sportsmanship. Let's
It
talk
has.
about that for those who are wondering what's going on with the raising of the hand.
Yeah, it has brought out sportsmanship, and I'm glad to see that. You will see teams do this all the time.
All right. Well, we're ready to go back to the match.
All right. The teams have chosen their categories. Arkansas Baptist has chosen organization acronyms with the understanding these are not all organizations. And Episcopal Collegiate has chosen mythological transformations. So we'll start with Arkansas Baptist. Again, identify the full name of an organization or whatever the acronym represents when you're given the acronym. Okay? You ready? Here we go. USSR.
United Socialist States of Russia.
Yes. That's the first letter.
United Socialist Soviets of Russia.
No. FDIC.
Federal Deposit Insurance Corporation.
Federal Deposit Insurance Corporation.
Yes. HTML.
Hypertext markup language.
Hypertext markup language.
Yes. ROTC.
Reserve
Officer Training Corps.
Say it one more
Reserve
time.
Officer Training Corps.
No. ISBN.
International book serial number.
International Book Serial Number.
No. SWAT.
Special Weapons and Tactics.
Special Weapons and Tactics.
Yes. ZIP.
Pass.
SCUBA.
Self-contained underwater breathing apparatus.
Self-contained underwater breathing apparatus.
Yes. ESPN.
Entertainment Sports Personal Network.
No. OSHA. Okay, that was times. That won't go over either. Judges. Back on number 4. Okay, all right. So I'm going to turn over 1, 4, 5, 7, and 9. All right, number 1, USSR.
Union of Soviet Socialist Republics.
Union of Soviet Socialist Republics.
Yes. ROTC.
I thought it was Reserve Officer Training Corps.
Answer.
No answer.
Time. ISBN.
Individual book serial number?
Individual.
No.
But
I'll just stop. That's a no.
okay.
ZIP.
I don't know.
Yeah, no answer.
Okay. And finally, ESPN.
The Entertainment Sports.
Answer.
Yeah. Entertainment Sports Peripheral Network.
No, that one is actually Entertainment and Sports Programming Network.
Okay.
All right. Going back up, let's see, you got the number 1. Okay, ROTC. Believe it or not, it is Reserve Officers Training Corps. And I have a note here, must include the S. And you did not say it. Okay, that'll be up to a coach. ISBN, International Standard Book Number. ZIP is Zone Improvement Plan, and I already told you number 9. Okay? All right. Okay, mythological transformations. Let me read this descriptor one more time. It says, tell the form each of the following characters or things assumed or were changed into by the gods in Greek and or Roman mythology when given the name of the transformed, the transformer, and the reason for or time of the transformation. Okay, here we go. Arachne by Athena for disrespect and challenging.
Spider.
Yes. Daphne by her river godfather Peneus to escape Apollo.
Moral tree. Tree.
A tree.
Yes. Baucis and Philemon by Zeus for showing hospitality.
A tree.
It's a tree.
It's a
A
tree.
tree.
Yes. Zeus by Zeus to seduce Europa.
Bull.
A bull.
Yes. A pregnant Callisto, probably by
Bear.
Zeus to escape Hera.
Yeah, bear.
Bear.
Yes. King Midas's ears by Apollo for Midas's lack of musical taste.
Ass.
No. Zeus by Zeus to seduce Danae,
Shower of gold.
Perseus' mother.
Shower of gold.
Yes. Io by Zeus in an attempt to
Cow.
escape Hera.
Cow.
Yes. Actaeon
Stag.
by Artemis for seeing her
Stag.
naked. Say again.
Stag.
Yes. Zeus by Zeus to seduce Leta, mother of Castor and Pollux.
Swan.
Swan.
Yes. Whoa. Okay. They're only going to let y'all try it, one of them. That would be number 6. King Midas's ears by Apollo for Midas's lack of musical taste.
A donkey.
Yes. Okay. No? Okay, I'm sorry. I may have ruled too fast. Hold on just a sec.
I have challenge materials.
Okay, well, I took it because it was in the question.
Doesn't have to be years.
Okay, got it.
I think we should say no.
Okay,
because it didn't
so-
say years.
Okay, I think I goofed on calling you on that one. I'm sorry. both of you had the right idea, but the actual answer should have been donkey ears, and you said donkey, which implies the entire animal. So I think I jumped the gun there. I'm sorry.
The judges have decided is to accept ass.
Because ears is in the question.
So
Didn't I just say that's why I wouldn't take y'all? But that's the same reason I just said I wouldn't take theirs, though.
yes,
We
but
would have taken ass.
if you'd take ass in the first place, donkey's the same thing.
Okay. Okay. Then I was wrong about what the judges were deciding. Okay, then I'm Episcopal. I guess you will get the 10 points for the word ass instead of donkey. Okay.
And
Oh, wow. Yeah, and 20 bonus points. Congratulations, then. Very good. But let me ask first, are there any challenges? Any challenges? Okay. If there are no challenges, then were you able to get the score? Is that correct? At the end of the third quarter, it looks like we have a score of Episcopal at 295 and Arkansas Baptist at 90. Okay? All right. That concludes the third quarter then. Are there any substitutions? Okay, both teams have substitutions. All right, we're up to the fourth quarter. We have 20 more toss-up questions. Good luck to both teams. Here we go with the first question. What is a group of polyhedrons called that all have faces that are congruent regular polygons with the same number of faces meeting at every Episcopal Austin?
Platonic solids.
That's correct. They meet at every vertex. Which name refers to the drought-stricken southern Great Plains region in the 1930s, a reference to the prevalent erosion of topsoil in the area? Episcopal Douglas.
The Dust Bowl?
Yes. Number 33. Name the architect of the 1982 Vietnam Veterans Memorial. Episcopal Collegiate, and is it Ben?
Yes.
Okay, Ben.
Lee.
No. Arkansas Baptist? No answer? Okay, Trey, I didn't call time.
Chang.
No, it's Lynn. Lynn. All right. Who was the monarch of England during the height of the Renaissance? Arkansas Baptist Teg?
Henry VIII.
No. Episcopal Collegiate? Austin.
James the First.
Queen Elizabeth I. Which type of geologic feature is introduced in a region with karst topography when a natural collapse of the surface occurs? Arkansas Baptist Trey?
Crater.
No. Episcopal Collegiate
Me.
Ben?
Sinkhole.
Yes. You're close. Crater's kind of like that, isn't it?
Something like that.
Robert Hooke was the first to observe them as well as coin the term. Arkansas Baptist Andrew?
Cell.
Yes. Math question. Find all solutions for x between 0 and 2 pi to the following equation. 2 sine squared x plus 3 sine x plus 1 equals 0. we have an answer? Okay, that's time then. All right, were you getting close to 7 pi over 6, 3 pi over 2, and 11 pi over 6? Are we laughing because you weren't getting close or because you were and just didn't go fast enough? Okay. All right, number 38. Among the adjectives bad, worse, and worst, which one is the positive form? Episcopal, Douglas.
Bad.
Yes. Name the French composer of Bolero. Episcopal, Douglas.
Ravel.
Yes. Number 40. In which novel is an optometrist kidnapped by Tralfamadorians after the firebombing of Dresden? Episcopal, Douglas.
Slaughterhouse 5.
Yes. Very good. Another math question. For the set of data points, 97, 45, 92, 65, 88, 79, 72, 92, 53, 100. What is the median? Arkansas Baptist, Ted?
79.
No. You have a response, Episcopal? Whoops. The time went off and you had more than the requisite response time. All right. What was your guess?
Was it somewhere around 75?
Actually, it was 83.5. That was a lot of numbers to have to try to order. Yeah. Okay. Number 42. This Russian-born French painter composed his images based on emotional and poetic associations rather than on rules of pictorial logic. Identify this painter of Self-Portrait with 7 Fingers and I and the Village. Episcopal Collegiate, Sonia?
Chagall.
Yes. Okay, we have a science computation. Boy, y'all are getting hit with computations today. State the complete electron configuration of sodium. Arkansas Baptist, Andrew?
1s2, 2s1.
No. Austin?
1s2, 2s2, 2p6, 3s1.
Yes, yes. Number 44. One of the basic economic principles, it states that if all other factors remain equal, the higher the price of a good, the less people will want to buy that good. What is this basic law, Arkansas Baptist, Trey?
The law of supply and demand?
No, of a market economy. Austin?
The law of demand.
Yes, they were just part of it. Yes, sir. Which former Miami Hurricanes cornerback and current Chicago Bear holds the NFL record for most touchdowns off kick returns in a single? Arkansas Baptist, Ted?
Devin Hester.
Yes. Number 46. Which human body system performs all of the following functions? Excretion of some wastes, reception of external stimuli, and defense against microbes. Arkansas Baptist, Ted?
Integumentary system.
Yes. According to Vesper theory, what is the ideal bond angle in degrees among atoms bonded in a trigonal planar arrangement? Arkansas Baptist, Andrew?
45 degrees.
No. Episcopal, Sonia?
120 degrees?
Yes. Number 48. What Latin-derived noun refers to a system of names and naming used in a particular field? Episcopal, Douglas?
Nomenclature?
Yes. We've had another question about nomenclature today, haven't we?
No bonus.
Didn't pick that one up. Number 49. It encompasses about 1/3 of the Arabian Peninsula and was a home of caravan trails that are impassable today. Arkansas Baptist, Ted?
The Silk Road?
No. Yemen, Oman, the United Arab Emirates, and Saudi Arabia all occupy portions of what desert? Arabic, for empty quarter. Austin?
Rub al-Khali.
Yes. Last question. These expressions make little sense if taken literally. Arkansas Baptist Trey.
Idiomatic expressions.
Yes, good job. All right. And they're like catch a cold, strike a bargain. Good. All right. Any challenges, coaches? If not, at the conclusion of the game, Episcopal Collegiate with 415, Arkansas Baptist with 130. Good game, guys.
Bill, that was a really good game. Arkansas Baptist didn't give up at all.
No, they did not. As a matter of fact, they gave the last answer. And what we saw there was the first team that scored over 400 points. That is very, very difficult to do. Very difficult to do. Wow. It's an excellent game.
Yeah, very wonderful game. And so I'm pretty sure the coaches are feeling really good right now, both teams, because they did do a good job.
Yeah.
They did really good.
They did. I'm looking forward to this afternoon. For one reason, I want that buzzer fixed.
Okay. Okay.
That's what I'm looking
Hopefully
for.
We'll get time
because
to do that.
I noticed. But if you noticed, each of these teams, they adjusted to that. That was not a problem for them, and they were very gracious about pointing to and saying, yes, that one has it. It did not cause any conflicts at all for the games.
That's awesome. Well, I think we're going to go back to the set for the awards presentation and the trophy and the check.
What a great job both of these teams have done throughout the season. And here in this final game, a good match. We're proud to recognize our Arkansas Governors Quiz Bowl Association second place in the state of Arkansas in Class 2A, Arkansas Baptist High School.
And on behalf of Arkansas Governor's Quiz Bowl and the Arkansas Department of Ed, I want to give you a check for $1,600 for academic excellence. Congratulations.
Thank you.
And our first place team, our state champion in Class 3A, the Arkansas Governors Quiz Bowl Association, goes to this wonderful team from Episcopal Collegiate High School. Congratulations, Austin.
Another great run from Episcopal. Great job, $3,200.
Thank you.
Academic excellence, great job.
And now for the 3A All-Tournament team members, Carolyn.
Well, the 3A All-Tournament team members are these: Lucas Vincent of Marshall, Grant Slatton of Episcopal, Ethan Blackman of Centerpoint, Colby Whitlow of Hoxie, Ted Tyler of Arkansas Baptist, Andrew Russell of Arkansas Baptist, Christian Hemsfield of Elkins, Chance Cash of Bald Knob, and Eli Westerman of Fountain Lake. And our MVP for today is Austin Daly of Episcopal with a 13.6 average questions answered per game.
Great job, Austin. I'll put this on here. And here's your trophy. Great job.
And here's a check for $250 for scholarship. Good job.
you.
Congratulations.
Well, congratulations to everyone. We're going to take a break right now, but remember, we have 3 more matches this afternoon starting at 1:30 p.m. with the 6A, 1A, and 2A final matches. I'm your hostess, Evangeline Parker, and hope you will join us this afternoon for our second round of matches. See you then.